So cultured.
I'm on vacation, yeah!
Is this thing on? What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Mouse Vibes Mondays.
Hi, guys. I'm Ashley, and this is Nick.
What's up?
And on sporadic Mondays, we have a live stream, and it's awesome.
We like to keep you guessing. We don't really plan it out, but you do know it's on a Monday, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Yeah, right in the middle of Monday Night Football and the, what is it? MLB playoffs?
She knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Yeah, we're fighting for airtime between Game 7 of the ALCS, so thank you for watching. And
Yes.
the 49ers didn't really plan that one out. Rudy had to remind me, he's like, aren't you guys Monday night game this week? And I was like, we are.
You know
So
what?
thank you, Rudio.
It happens. Thank you guys for being here. We're so excited for the live tonight. We have a lot to talk about, and we've done a lot in the past 2 weeks. We can tell we're both a bit wiped. It's just been like non-stop in the best way.
I feel like it's for everybody, right? Like, everyone is out and about doing things, and that's great. Like, I felt like the last couple of years we made up for it by staying inside and doing minimal activities, but it's nice. Everything is good.
What up, Rachel A? Thanks for being here.
We have Rachel A's in the chat.
Yes.
Thanks, guys. Oh, here we go. It's
What
a little bit slower on the Ecamm live side, so let it catch up a little bit.
Okay.
Cool.
What up, Jack? I think, yeah, that's Jack's, right?
Yeah, what up, Jax? Thank you for being here.
What up? Oh my gosh, thanks for noticing. So, I'm like trying really hard not to buy band merch, but then sometimes I can't help it. And they had this one-off show at the Roxy in LA, which is a venue for like 500 people, the day after they played at the Bowl. And my friends got me in, and I bought this sick shirt. And I have another one that's red, but from like 5 years ago.
That is a conveniently white shirt. How long do you think it lasts like that?
Shut up. We'll be fine.
Couple weeks?
No, I made dinner with this white shirt. It was fine.
Risky move.
I had like a bib though. So thanks, guys. Theme parks and horror stuff. What's up?
What's up, guys? Thanks for being here.
Amanda, hey, let's go. I'll be getting my Halloween costume ready, watching your live. I'm still recovering from HHN RAP tour. Was lit. I know I was. Yes, girl. Honestly, like, I will always say this. There's no better way to do HHN or knots other than being lit. Like,
Agreed.
You have to be lit. It is just so fun.
And you did the tour. It must have been epic.
I know. I bet it was awesome.
And now you're like the most spooky person. Mouse Vibes Mondays, making a Halloween costume, and recovering.
Yes.
So, yes.
Carl, happy Mouse's Monday, Tuesday. Excited to listen in on your live while I work again. Joys from working from home.
Yeah.
Dude, I miss working from home. We are like back in the office, and like I love my coworkers, and I love, you know, having like more of a routine, but it wipes you out. Like, I get home and I'm like, oh my God, I'm dying. But I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying.
It's nice seeing you in the chat, Carl. Thank you for being here, bud.
Renee, what's Gucci?
What's up, Renee?
I don't know what this... Put shelters in the areas where they're prone to a heat wave. I don't know what that means, but yeah. Thanks, John. Matt Noel, it's money. Know what that means. Yes, give this video a like. Also, wait, hold on. Matt.
Yeah.
Matt, you sent us a gift, and my mom called me, and it got forwarded to her house. So she's going to bring it on Sunday. I just wanted to let you know. My mom was like, oh my God, I forgot you had a package to pick up. So we're going to get that. I will be at Jonas Brothers on Sunday, but we're going to open that on Monday.
Yeah,
so.
we'll open up on Monday, Matt. Thank you so much for thinking of us, bud.
Yes, thank you. What's up, Alex?
Hey, Alex. Thanks for being here. Aw.
Thumbs up and good evening. Hope all is well, Nick and Ashley. Thank you.
Thanks, man. Appreciate the good vibes. Texas football. I'm at Disney World pregnant. It's so much fun here. Yeah.
Is that sarcasm?
I hope not. I just like to imagine a pregnant woman with Texas football, but a Notre Dame photo.
I mean, I hope you're having fun, regardless of being pregnant. But that sounds really hard.
Yeah, it does. And it's what time is it there right now? 10 o'clock.
10:08. Yeah.
So you're not at Epcot. Dang.
Jay Garcia, hi Mouse. I'm still recovering from doing Scary Farm and HHN last night. Too many. Ooh, the blood bags are so good.
That's amazing, Jay. I hope you had a great time. I love your photo as well, your avatar.
Jessica, what's up, Mousevibes and Elliot? Yes, where is he? Oh, he's on the couch right now.
He wanted a little time alone, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Monica, happy Mousevibes Monday. I'm back from our vacation. So fun meeting you guys at Not Scary Farm opening night. You were even more lovely and glittery in person. I was a hot, sweaty mess. P.S. We got engaged in Hawaii!
Woo!
Oh my god, you
Congrats.
guys. So Monica has been subscribed to the channel for a while, but I never knew what she looked like. She has her cute little dog as her avatar. And when Nick and I were outside of the Legacy store on Not Scary Farm opening night, we ran into her and her now fiance. And that was just so cool because I believe you guys are from Australia or New Zealand. One of those, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, and that is so awesome. Congrats. Oh, that makes me so happy.
What an amazing trip. I know you guys were out here for a couple weeks doing your vacation. Made all the stops in Hawaii engagement.
I know.
That's incredible.
Theme parks, engagement, Hawaii.
So happy for you guys.
Aloha.
Congratulations. It's so cool.
That
so
is
cool.
awesome.
So cool.
What's up, the Pewtwo?
Yes. Anna and Tyler, thank you guys for being here. Tyler, let's just talk about how you're the most prankable person on planet Earth. And you just got one up. Just letting you know that.
That was fun.
I want to let everyone know that Tyler got one up.
Yeah, we just watched your video, and I was also like watching, and I looked at Nick, and I was like, Anna's so good at filming. Like I can make a video, but like my videos are very elementary, and yours had like different angles and shots and wide lens, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's so talented.
She is talented.
You were awesome.
She's
I
amazing.
love that video. So
I loved it.
Cute. It's fun. We're going to Epcot tomorrow. What's your favorite park?
Woo! Love that.
Animal Kingdom.
Animal Kingdom and Epcot are our two favorite ones for sure.
Amanda, please. What's up, my dudes? Go Las Vegas Aces back to back, baby.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
Oh, do we have the thing?
Oh, we got it.
Oh, we got it.
We got it.
Hold on. We got a super chat from Rudio. It's only week 7. Niners, feel your vibes. Here's to a clean white shirt, a working glowing lantern in the back, and 2024 Lakers championship run this week.
That was the most detailed, most epic comment. Rudy, I almost sent you a photo the other day. Ashley was wearing the Lakers shirt that we have matching shirts of. I almost sent it to you. So we're destined for a championship now.
I am not a Laker girl. Sorry. I'm not Laker girl. But that shirt is so comfortable. Yeah. I'm going to wear it inside out next time.
What?
Jen, hey, Mousevibes Monday. So excited for the live. Yes.
Thank you for being here, Jen. Appreciate you.
I don't understand what John means, but... no worries about the gift. Take your time. Can't wait for Nick's reaction since Ashley's already seen what it is. Yeah, I didn't tell him, so I'm excited.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what it is, Matt. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all. I knew something was going on, but getting me at the movies was wild. Yeah, that was really cool.
And the fact that everyone had the matching hat was just too much.
Everybody had the Bass Pro Shops hat was so funny.
Classic.
Oh my god.
Classic moment.
Yes. This week at my school, there's going to be a Halloween party in Haunted Dark Maze and dope scary movies. That's awesome.
That's the best week ever, Jessica. I love that. What are you guys starting with?
Oh my god.
Casper in her life.
I know. Oh my god. We watched so many scary movies over the week. We're going to talk about it, and Casper twice.
Yeah. Honestly, we consumed all the Halloween movies for the season last week. We caught up on a lot of things. Should we just kind of go over a short list of it before we get into it, or just go right into it?
Yeah, let's go over a short list, and then we have 40 people watching. If you guys want to give us a like, yeah.
That's awesome.
If not, no worries.
Don't just think about that later. You got a little bit of time to do it. First show that we watched was on Netflix. And we're big fans of Mike Flanagan. We're a part of the Flaniverse. We first started getting into him for, what was the first show?
Haunting of Hill House.
Haunting of Hill House, that was brought to Halloween Horror Nights at both coasts. And Mike Flanagan just put out his 4th or 5th series on Netflix.
I think it's
4th.
5th. No, I think 5th. No, because you have Haunting of Hill House, Haunting of Bly Manor, Midnight Mass, Midnight Club, and the Fall of the House of Usher.
So boom, let's go in and talk about it.
Yes.
So this is going to be the final Flaniverse within Netflix. This last obligated thing with Netflix. That deal is now done. What did you think of the Fall of House of Usher?
I literally loved it. Mike Flanagan never misses. Obviously, it's a lot of dialogue. It's very intricate and unique deaths. The zinger at the end is crazy. Like, you guys have to watch this. I don't know what type of like TV that you enjoy, whether it's like comedy or like drama or whatever, but this has like I mean, there's no comedy in it, but
There's some funny parts.
there's some funny parts, but
Yeah.
it's like it's pretty intense, but it's really, really good. Like, and I love that like Mike Flanagan like has his wife as a starring role in like every single thing, and she's so like diverse in everything that she does.
It's kind of like they're like the spooky Adams Sandler crew.
Yeah.
It's like the same people who work on all the shows, but they always get cast as a new character.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of cool to see the evolution of these characters like brought to life. So this was based off of the Edgar Allan Poe The Raven, right?
Yeah, it was based off The Raven, and basically it's about this really, really rich family and how they all fall apart, and the reason is because how they got, you know, to where they are. It's really, really good. If you guys have free time before spooky season is over, like, watch this. We binged it in 3 days. It
Yeah.
would have been 1 day, but we were tired.
And like all like horror shows, you have to watch it at night because it's like the darkest camera work ever. Like, I don't know when they started doing that. Like,
Yeah.
there's all these shows that's just so dark.
You can't see anything on the TV anymore,
No.
like literally. And I think I've said this before. We don't have blinds in our living room. We've been saying for the 3 years we've lived here, we're like, we're going to go get blinds, and we never get blinds. So you can barely watch TV during the day in our house. Sorry.
I feel like I'm gonna get elbow
My
in the
hair was
face.
like in my way. Because it's just like so light, like you can't see anything.
Yeah, well, that show is really good. I wouldn't recommend it for kids like under 13 years
No.
old. Give a little asterisk, but if you want to watch that series, go check it on Netflix. You can binge the whole thing in, like Ashley said, 2 to 3 days.
Yeah, it's really, really good.
Yeah. Final thoughts on that? Anything else to say about it?
I just like really loved it. It was perfect. It was
And
perfect television.
And if you want more of that kind of stuff, they have all the other Mike Flanagan shows on Netflix as well, so go check that out. Something a little less scary, but still interesting in a darker tone than I thought, is the new Goosebumps series over at Disney Plus, and I think it's on Hulu, right?
Yes, you guys. Okay, so I haven't surveyed everybody's ages that watches us, but I feel like we do have like a lot of millennials, and if you're like Nick and I, like Goosebumps were my shoes. Like, oh my god, the Scholastic Book Fair, I always got a new Goosebumps book. I was obsessed. I'm still obsessed. And like I was really like, what are they gonna do with the show? Because did you like the Jack Black Goosebumps movie?
I did not watch it, I'm gonna be honest.
You didn't watch it?
No, I skipped over it.
Oh.
I felt like it was more on the lines of like being fantastic and kid oriented, or even like the made for TV movies for Goosebumps back in the day, even though it had like Canadian people playing like people from the deep south, and that didn't really match up.
Yeah.
They were really dark in tone and scary, I felt like.
Yeah, it's so the Jack Black Goosebumps movies, I saw them, they were like whatever, they were cute, but like this series, you guys, is really good, and it's actually like pretty scary. Like it's not too scary for like kids, but it's like it's really cool how they intertwine all the different books. I love it. There's 6 episodes out right now. I don't know how many episodes there's in the season, but it comes out every
I think it's
Friday.
like 8 to 10 season episodes. So yeah, every Friday they're gonna act as like TJF Fridays right now on Disney Plus and dropping new episodes. So we'll have to check that out. Hold on, let's read this one. I wanted you to hit this before you a little further.
What is Midnight Club about? Oh my god. So Midnight Club on Netflix from Mike Flanagan is about this group of adolescents who all have a terminal illness, and they only have so long on the earth to be here, and they all go to this house to essentially die, right? It's
Yeah.
like the last.
It's like the
A
last.
hospice?
Yeah, it's like a hospice.
It's
Like their
hospice.
last care with other people who are like the same age and have the same type of disease of what's going on. But they all get together, get this, at midnight and tell stories. It's kind of like Are You Afraid of the Dark, but a little darker.
It's a bit darker,
Yeah.
and the homegirl from Nightmare on Elm Street's in it. What's her name? Nancy.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah,
the
it's
name-
really
her name.
good though. Like I really, really liked that one. And it was the introduction of, and I butchered her name, but one of Ruth, her name's Ruth in it, but like it was the introduction of this girl who got discovered on TikTok. She's an actress, and now Mike Flanagan is having her in all of his series, but you should give the Midnight Club a watch.
All right, here you go from theme parks and horror stuff.
I feel like the Batman movie started the dark camera work. LOL. The last one I can't
Right?
see anything, you guys. Like, it's tragic. It's so funny because Nick and I, we went from watching Goosebumps the other night to Scream 1, and I was like, babe, look at the difference.
Yes.
It's like so bright. It's still scary, but it's like I can't see anything anymore.
Yeah, if the Dark Knight and Batman started the low light camera trend, then what was that show that was on HBO forever? Game of Thrones. That show was so dark. There was like a
That
couple
was dark.
episodes where I couldn't see anything. I had to read the synopsis like an old man.
You're so.
I was
you're
like,
so-
what happened?
That show was really, really dark. You're
Yeah.
right.
Hit this one from Rachel, yeah?
I could never live in a place without blinds, especially watching. So we live in an apartment, so I definitely like feel safe. But no, I feel you with that. It sucks. And like every summer when it's like 1,000 degrees in the house, we look at each other and we're like, we should get blinds, and then we just never get blinds or curtains.
Yep.
Definitely watch Goosebumps. It's so much fun.
Random Recess is on the same tip. News Goosebumps is so good. Love how they are weaving in all the elements together. Yes.
Yeah.
And it kind of like sets it up perfect. I feel like their parents were supposed to be like the age of when the books came out almost, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit older.
But it's cool that the way that they did it, like they didn't do like one episode is the book. It's like all the books meshed together. Mm-hmm. It's really cool.
I love that. Here we go from John.
I watched the latest Haunted Mansion movie on Disney Plus. I haven't seen it. Nick watched it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm like a really big Haunted Mansion fan, and there are elements of the movie I love, but some of it I'm just like, not for me.
Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I don't really care to see it, to be honest, which I should. But like, it takes me, unless it's like a franchise or something that I like, I'm really, really, really obsessed with. It takes a lot to get me to the movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that. Okay, another thing that we watched. I guess we're like hitting on all the streamers. We talked a little bit about Netflix, a little Disney Plus. The last stream that we watched, Amazon. Amazon Prime has this a new movie out called Totally Killer. It's like Hot Tub Time Machine meets a slasher movie. It's super fun. Anything with like time travel, I'm all about.
I don't know how to pronounce Homegirl's name from Sabrina. It's like Kiernan Shirkpika or something. Did I just butcher that? So,
I'd rather you just call her Homegirl from now on. That's way better.
So good. And the mom from Modern Family's in it, you guys. You have to check it out. I wouldn't say it was super scary, but it was like really, really fun.
It's a fun movie. It's more like an entry level, get someone to watch a scary movie type vibe.
I was just saying, I don't know if any of you guys know the rapper G-Eazy, who I love, but like the mask kind of reminds me of it.
Yeah. What is that like dangle earring?
I don't know. It's like a...
It's kind of like Eddie, like a little sword with a lightning bolt.
Something. Or a cross with a lightning bolt. I don't know.
I thought it was like more like Johnny Bravo style. Here's one from Jessica.
We haven't seen that yet.
How scary is Saw X? I heard it's really scary. Haven't seen it yet. I actually just listened to a podcast about how the Saw movies got such a bad rap and how they're actually pretty good. Go check that out on Unspooled.
I've literally only seen the first Saw. And I remember like the zinger at the end was... I've never seen any of the other ones.
You didn't want to see the other 9?
No. No, I had no desire.
No desire. She's only been sawed once. Here we go from Renee.
My 9-year-old loved the new Haunted Mansion movie. Yeah, I need to end up watching it. I'm going to end up watching it.
The kid in it is the best part of the movie.
Hold on. Stop. They just said Tumblr Girl. I like knew I loved you guys, but the fact that you just named an old school G-Eazy song is like... Oh my god! I'm freaking out right now. I love that song. That is so funny. What's up, Nana Banana? Yes!
You guys want to go do some karate in the garage?
I love it so much. Matt Noel, Totally Killer's fun because it's a slasher and a time travel movie.
Yes.
I'll take at least 2 more of these. Gave off Happy Death Day and the Final Girls Live. Yeah, I really liked it. Like, it wasn't like too scary, but it was super, super fun.
And I love that they comment on how ridiculous time travel movies are in it. Like, I love that they're constantly having fun with it.
It literally makes no sense, but if you can time travel back to a specific time, like a decade, what would it be?
Oh my goodness, that's so tough. What would I do? I'd go check out Caesar. I'd want to go check out the Romans. See what that's all about.
What?
Yeah, I'd want to go all the way back. Have a nice toga, a nice cloak. Speak philosophy. They would look at me like I was crazy.
I would go back. I would be a 70s disco queen. I would go back to the 70s.
So short time.
I would
not too far back.
If I had a time machine I can redo my life, I'd want to be 22 years old working in the music industry in New York in the 70s. Just like the show Vinyl. That would be my dream to do my job now, but in the 70s. Oh, that'd be so cool.
That would be wild.
I know. Oh my god.
90s. Yeah.
Yes. 90s. October 15th, 1955.
Yeah, absolutely. You have to.
90s. 90s are cool too. I mean,
what part of the 90s are we talking about? Because at some point it kind of got a little sketchy, you know what I mean? Like if we're talking about like Woodstock 99, a little sketchy. Early 80s seems like...
No, in the
early
90s,
90s, I mean.
to give... Like, if I can relive my boy band days, like, 96 to 2001, I would want to, experience that life again.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, my favorite thing. Like lining up at Best Buy to get the new NSYNC album and, like, going to the little Ticketmaster booth at I'm dating myself, like, a JCPenney to, like, line up and at the warehouse and, like, Virgin Megastore and, like, all that stuff. Like, oh, my God, I would love to go back to that.
Love that. Right to the JCPenney.
Yeah, right? I love JCPenney. I would bet...
2016 was a great year.
It's the best. That's the year we met.
Yeah, it was.
2016 is my favorite year of my adult life. Yeah. 80s.
That's what I'm talking about. Love
the 90s. I'm class of 94.
That's amazing.
1993 to 1998 was great.
This is a solid 5-year stretch of time.
The 90s era. Yeah, the 90s were pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, theme parks and horror stuff. Boy bands, Blockbuster, and Nick Slime Time live era. TGIF. Do you remember, like... Oh my God, my Aunt Mona would like pick me up from school and we'd go home, we ordered Little Caesars and then we get the crazy bread with extra crazy sauce and then we watch TGIF and then we'd eat dessert and it was just like so much fun every Friday.
Oh man.
Little Caesars used to slap.
Yeah, and the 90s was a time for like snacks on the go, Capri Suns. You know what I mean? Squeeze-Its, a little Go-Gurt. Put in your back pocket for later.
Yeah.
Why don't we have more snacks on the go?
Because they found out that all those snacks have crap in them and they don't want to give them to kids anymore.
Dang it.
I'm a Debbie Downer. Happy Mouse's Monday. Vibe Tribe in the house. Congrats again on the new commercial Party Time.
That's amazing. Thank you so much, Juan and Selena. You guys are the best.
Thank you. I know we're not going to show it, but should we talk about it?
Yeah, let's do it.
So if you're a Patreon member, we put it up first, but we shot... it's not a commercial. We shot an ad. It was like our first paid YouTube ad, and it's on our last video. But we uploaded it to our Patreon channel for everyone to see. And thank you so much for the nice feedback.
Yeah, I can't wait till you see the next part of it because we have like what is it called? Like a director's cut, like how it went down and how awkward and weird and funny it was. But I can't wait to show you.
Yeah.
It's going to be really fun.
And like how I talk like a cheerleader all the time when I'm describing something.
Or there was like one stunt in the beginning that why did we have to do so many times?
Oh, because I beamed you in the face with coffee beans?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
So funny. I need to relive Snick, Family Double Dare, Legends of the Hidden Temple, and TGIF with a Bigfoot from Little Caesars.
Dang.
It's like, like the
That's
older you
epic,
get.
epic night.
I was talking to my mom about this on the way home, and it's like when you're living in it, like when you're a kid and there's someone older and they're like, take the time to cherish this, and you're like, you're dumb, old man. And then once you get older, you're like, oh, those were the days. You know what I mean? Like,
You get me?
You feel me?
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel what I'm saying.
I like this one from Matt Noel.
TGIF was great. Boy Meets World and Pizza from Domino. Oh.
Boy Meets World was my jam. That was my favorite of the TGIF. Like,
dude.
On the roster for TGIF, what was your favorite?
Boy Meets World.
Yep.
Full House. Step by Step.
Those were all shows, yes.
And Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Yes. Was Dinosaur ever on it?
Dinosaur?
Yeah, the Dinosaur show.
On TGIF?
I think it was.
I don't know. I was always like 50-50 with that show.
What about Sabrina? Sabrina was definitely on it.
Yeah, I just said that.
Oh.
Sabrina was on it.
Listen more, Nick.
And then do you remember when the Olsen twins got a little bit older and they had their own little show with their cute little like bobbed haircuts? I don't remember what it was called, but TGIF was the best.
Yeah.
And I loved Family Matters too.
Okay, last question about this. Favorite character on Boy Meets World, go.
I don't think I have one. Maybe Mr. Feeney?
Mr. Feeney, that's the answer
Mr.
for sure.
Feeney, yeah.
Bill Daniels, come on.
Mr. Feeney was cool. What up, Destination Eddie? Yes.
What's up, Eddie? Thanks for being here, man.
Your coffee commercial made me want to drink coffee, even though I don't drink coffee. You're so sweet.
Thank you.
Feeney. Yes.
You have to do the Feeney call.
What is the Feeney call?
Eric, every episode would have like a point where he would yell Feeney.
Oh, yeah.
And it became a thing.
Do you remember how great all the Halloween specials? Yes.
We need more of that. Why don't they do that? The Scream episode of Boy Meets World is epic.
Dude.
It's so good.
No, those ones, and then when they all had to do a random trip to Walt Disney World. They always did some random trip to Walt Disney World, and it was like so much fun. Oh my God. Ugh, I miss those days.
No. They still do that stuff, right? Yeah.
Is Blackish still on? Because they did the Walt Disney World trip.
Yeah, I don't know if it's still on.
And Modern Family. I think every ABC7 show does. Dinosaurs and Family Matters.
Yes, Family Matters.
Dinosaur was on the first year. Teen Angel. Oh my God.
No, I have not. I totally forgot about that, but you just unlocked a memory from like 1998.
Oh my God. That throwback.
Yeah.
Full House, Step by Step, and Sabrina were my favorite. Yes.
Those are all good ones.
Have you seen The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina? We tried watching and I like couldn't get into it.
No.
It just wasn't for me. I wanted to like it.
Maybe it's like one of those you have to like get through the first few episodes to fall into it.
Yeah. Mr. Feeney, and It's Not Even Close. Eric Matthews for the win.
Will's funny, man. I think he's funny. Do you ever remember the other movies he did? My Date with the President's Daughter?
Yes, I do.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Full House, when they stayed at the Grand Floridian and saw Steve everywhere and lost Michelle. Yeah. Or when Michelle was princess for the day and Stephanie was pissed.
Yeah. The only thing that doesn't make sense about that episode is like they have this huge... This is random as heck. It takes place at Magic Kingdom, the last part of it. Why is Uncle Jesse playing at the castle with the Beach Boys during Disneyland park hours? Like, why did that happen? Was that a separate ticket? Was it a special after dark event? Like, how was it the Coco? Like, what happened?
It's just
and how was
you're
it?
saying that if during Disney park hours you wouldn't want to randomly stumble upon the Beach Boys and Uncle Jesse doing a performance?
I'm not saying that I would like frown upon it, but if the normal park guest is going in and they say Uncle Jesse and the Rippers, a little bit of you is not like, whatever happened to the fireworks show? I didn't come to see Uncle Jesse. No?
I always want to see Uncle Jesse.
I mean, who doesn't, right?
Mr. Feeney was the voice of Kit in Knight Rider. I didn't know that.
Oh, that's a good one.
What?
He's also in The Graduate.
I've never seen that.
Nope. We gotta do some homework later.
There's so many movies I haven't seen. Watching TGIF on Friday nights and waking up to Teenage Mutant... Wait, what's TNBC? I feel dumb. We used to be a... What's TNBC?
I'm trying to decipher this.
I feel so dumb. Waking up to Teen NBC?
It's got to be Saturday morning cartoons. Something of that sort. I don't know what it stands for.
Teen NBC, because it's...
We're looking at this so phonetically, please.
We're...
And can I get my readers on over here?
Stay in school, kids. Uncle Jesse and the Rippers make their own rules. Saturday morning cartoons. Okay, there we go. I was like, what does it stand for, though?
That doesn't stand for Saturday morning cartoons.
TNBC. I feel like a boomer right now.
Hold on, are dragons real?
Stop right now. I only remember Flash from Step by Step trying to break the record for most rides at Disney and stopping to help a kid see the Indiana Jones show. That is so funny.
Yeah, that record still hasn't been beaten. Someone's tried to do it on YouTube. Hasn't been beaten.
Saved by the Bell, California. Dude, California Dreams. Oh my God.
Another short-lived show.
Do you remember that show?
I do. It's like the spin-off, right?
California Dreams, don't wake me up because I'm dreaming. Oh my God!
Ashley,
what a
stop singing. We can't get this flagged.
Oh my God, that's so... I remember that, but yeah. Have you guys ever tried to like rewatch old episodes of Saved by the Bell and you're like, oh, it's so corny, but it's still so good.
It's still so corny, but...
So good.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I think it's a lot of those shows. Okay, last thing that we watched, and we're finally ending it. We haven't seen it just yet, but we wanted to kind of plug it. It's happening this week, and we've had a lot of hype around it. It's going to be for Five Nights at Freddy's, coming out Friday, October 27th. You can find that in the theaters, and it's available on Peacock the same day.
Yeah, and it's a PG-13 rating, which I was kind of surprised about. I never played the video game, so I don't really know what it is aside from animatronics, but I'm really excited to see this. Like, I think it's going to be fun, and we've been so close to it, specifically at Halloween Horror Nights Hollywood, and we're able to see, like, the animatronics from the movie, and I just think it's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and I know, like, in the beginning of the year, before any of the announcements were formally out there for Halloween Horror Nights, you know, there was a lot of speculation between this movie and The Exorcist being the big Halloween draw this year. And it's safe to say, like, you know, The Exorcist was at both coasts. It was a headline house. Mm-hmm. The movie performed so terribly. I haven't heard very many positive things about it. I still am waiting to go see it myself. I just haven't had the opportunity to go see it. So I'm not going to judge it, but the hype for Five Nights at Freddy's is, like, something I haven't seen in a long time for a horror movie. Yeah. There's, like, everyone's talking about it, I feel like.
Yeah. No, it's going to be exciting. And it's all over TikTok. Kidder, what's up?
What's up, Kidder? Thanks for being here, man.
Aloha, Nick and Ashley. 96 days till Icon of the Seas. Also breaking Disney news. Zootopia Land at Shanghai opens December 20th, 2023. But I know you're more excited for Frozen at Hong Kong in November.
Dang.
I'm so excited for Frozen at Hong Kong, but the only thing that kind of bums me out, and granted I know it's a kiddie coaster, is how short the coaster is. It's 58 seconds.
Yeah.
It's so short, and that's the thing that, like, bums me out. Like, it's the same thing, like, why when we go to Magic Kingdom, we barely ever go to that park, but we always want to get on the Snow White ride, or what is it, Mine Train, but it's not worth it because you have to wait like 18 hours and the ride's like beep, and you're done.
Yeah, and it seems like that's been, like, kind of a trend, is, like, having these really themed lands with, like, smaller type shorter rides.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I feel like Mine Train's on that, Tron is on that tip, and now this.
No, I'm excited. Like, Nick and I are talking about when we want to plan our Asia trip, and, like, ideally we'd want to do Japan and then go to Shanghai and then Hong Kong, but it's just like, I don't know how long we could be away, and there's just a lot of moving elements to it, but we want to make that trip. But, like, I want to go back to Tokyo so bad.
Absolutely.
Like, we have, like, 5 friends that are in Tokyo right now, and every time I'm like, oh my god, I wish I was there.
And the weather looks super nice. Well, when we went, we were, like, shivering.
We weren't, I mean, the first day we were shivering, but we got
Ashley, you wore double jackets.
I thought I was going to die, but...
Double jackets. That's a power move.
After we had the spiked mulled wine, it was fine.
Yeah.
So it was all hot. So funny.
Oh, here we go. I like this one.
It was a hard choice of either wanting to be in Nickelodeon Guts or Nick Arcade. What would be your choice?
100% Global Guts.
Global Guts.
Yes. I want that announcer, the English announcer, saying my name.
Yeah.
Representing the USA.
Yeah.
Which one would you do? Do you like the mountain challenge at the end where they have to run up that thing?
Ooh.
Do you remember any of those? I always like that one, and the one where they had the rope and they had to, like, shimmy across the water.
Yeah.
Felt like it would have been a power shimmier.
I'm, like, really, I mean, I don't know now, but, like, I was really good at relay races, like, up until I was, like, 30 years old. Like, we used to have...
Hold on, until...
your
31st birthday, her relay skills...
Well, we haven't done it because that's when I stopped working at Power, but every year at Power 106, the whole, like... all of us at work would do this relay race for Halloween, and it'd, like, involve, like, running and cups and sticks and all this stuff, and, like, it was so fun, and, like, I was the annoying person that took it way too serious, and, like, I, like, specially chose my team, and, like, based on, like, what they were wearing. If they were wearing, like, baggy jeans, I'm like, you're not gonna run quick, and, like,
wow,
it was a whole thing. But yeah, I really like...
You're just like a NFL commissioner at the draft, just picking out your players. That one looks fast. Like, what?
Does HHN announce a Five Nights at Freddy's house? Oh my god, Nick was thinking that.
I think that's a huge rumor I keep hearing. You know, last year on Halloween, they announced that Chucky would be the headliner coming, or not a headliner, but would be at both coasts, rather. Yeah. And I have a big suspicion that we're going to get something for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it did, we'll be there that night, and I hope it happens. Like, I can't wait.
Banta Crew, hi Ash and Nick. I know I haven't commented on your videos lately, but I miss y'all. Aw, thank you.
Miss you. Thank you for being here.
8 years of anticipation for the Aggro Crag. The rock.
The rock.
Yeah.
You gotta put it together.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Oh my god, how do we do this?
What up, Jocelyn? We're good. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Yeah, what was the was it Global or was Nick Arcade? Nick Arcade was where they were, like, in the thing and they had to...
No, I was more... That wouldn't even be my top 3. My number 2, Legends of the Hidden Temple. I want to be on the Barracudas, whatever they're called.
The thing about, like, as a kid, I liked watching Legends of the Hidden Temple, but I know that, like, I would get scared. Like, when the rock guys just, like, that would freak me out, especially as a kid.
There's, like, no skill to that game. They're just, like, sending a man randomly every
Yeah, they're just like, come on!
There's no skill.
Maul this child into a pit of despair.
I think I watched, like, one of those, like, histories of it. And I think, like, Legends of the Hidden Temple and Global Guts are one of those, like, they would film for, like, 2 weeks and then have a whole season worth of stuff.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, I would have crushed at that when I was a kid. And it, like, I couldn't comprehend as a kid from Southern California that, like, when I visited Universal Studios Hollywood, like, it wasn't the same. And, like, I never grew up going to Florida. And I was always jealous.
Isn't that the thing of the 90s? Like, back then you could fly to Florida and potentially have the opportunity to be on a television show.
Yeah.
Like, that would never happen now with, like, lawsuits and insurance policies. Like, sure, let little Billy get in there. Like,
I feel like everything now is just like, oh my god.
Could you imagine being on a vacation and you got to be on one of these shows? That would be the coolest.
It would, like, now at my age, like, I have, like, some fake teeth. Like, I wouldn't want to do anything that, like, what is from Clueless? My doctor said not to do anything where things fly near my face. Like, I would be scared of, like, breaking a tooth or breaking my nose. Like, I have a girlfriend who just broke her nose, and her nose will never be the same.
Really?
Just from foul play. She was, like, playing, like, baseball or something.
She was foul play. Wow. Could you imagine this? Everyone, we're going to pitch and get Ashley a helmet so she can live out her dream and do activities.
Like, I know this is very niche, but, like, when Real Housewives of New Jersey had homegirls, Doris? I'm butchering everybody's name. But they had
Bill's
her...
wife.
Bill's...
Jen.
No, Jen. But it was for whatever's charity baseball game, and she came fresh off her nose job and had to wear a helmet, and then she fell.
Yes. We need one of those.
Anyway, sorry. There we go.
Yeah, I like this one.
Barracudas.
Team Barracudas. I love that. Which one was yours, Ash?
I don't even remember.
You don't remember anyone?
I don't remember anything.
Okay.
If I saw it, I would remember.
Last little plug for Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll just say this again. Can't wait to see it. I think next week, if we do a live, I want to talk all about it.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, cool. What do you think of Josh Hutcherson?
He's like whatever. Like, I wasn't a really big Hunger Games girl, so I didn't really like get into him. But like, I'm sure he'll be good.
You didn't like him in any other movies?
He was in other movies.
Wow, the classic Kicking and Screaming with Will Ferrell. No. Okay, I think he was like a Nickelodeon kid.
He wasn't. I would know if he was a Nickelodeon kid.
Okay.
I don't know where Josh Hutcherson came from, but yeah, whatever. I'm sure he's gonna be great.
All right, moving on to other things that are great. Let's talk a little bit about anniversary. We really want to highlight some things that have happened in history. You know, the Disney 100s happened. And we're celebrating 100 years of movies and animation and art. Tomorrow's a big anniversary. It's going to be the 15-year anniversary of the smash hit that really took the Disney Channel by storm. And that's me for High School Musical 3. Go Wildcats.
Go Wildcats. 15 years. Oh my God. I actually got to go to the premiere of this movie. I was there. I think we have a clip of it.
Oh, we're already going to skip over it?
Oh, okay, shoot. Sorry.
Okay,
wait,
okay.
and then we'll go back to this. I just want to show you guys. I'm excited. Okay, so this was taken in 2008 on my little point-and-shoot camera, and that's me in my Kiss FM Street Team gig, and I was having a fabulous hair day. I had, like, swoosh bangs at the time, and then that's me with the girl from Wizards of Waverly Place. Don't remember her name. That's Zac Efron. That's Kenny Ortega with his little dog. And then there's Ashley Tisdale.
I love that.
I was freaking out. I like specifically asked because like when we were on the street team at Kiss, like you can choose which premiere. So I got to work this premiere and the Twilight premiere and like every movie that I wanted to. So it was really cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I love like the double thumbs up is a power move.
But I just like can't get over my hair. Like it's just go Ash.
That's amazing. And I love that you had to wear your Kiss FM shirt just to let them know.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right, so 15-year anniversary. Let's just kind of talk about it. I want to play a little game. So yeah, that was on October 24th, 2008. And I just kind of want to play a little game. So we're just going to go from October Yeah, October 24th, 2008. What was the number one song? What was it like during that time in 2008? The number one song at that time was Britney Spears' Womanizer.
Oh my gosh.
Still in the news, guys.
Still in the news.
Still relevant.
Oh my gosh. Womanizer, oh, that's crazy.
Okay, and there were actually 5 other Disney movies that had come out that year around the same time. Bolt, WALL-E, Camp Rock, the first one, Hannah Montana, and Miley Cyrus, The Best of Both Worlds concert, and the Cheetah Girls 3, One World. I know, hold on.
What a time, you guys.
Yeah, and just to give you guys a heads up, the number one movie that week in theaters that High School Musical beat out was another Disney movie. It's the smash hit, Beverly Hills Chihuahua. Have you ever seen that?
I didn't even know that was a Disney movie.
Yeah,
I thought that was a Taco Bell thing.
I think there was a Taco Bell dog, but they're not related. 2 different dogs.
Oh my god. Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. What a time.
What a time.
What a time.
I just wanted to do a little rewind. Now Zac Efron is saving the world with like Netflix. He's all buff and stuff, and I don't see any of these other people around.
I know it would never happen. I know this because Zac Efron would never do it, but if a High School Musical like reunion movie came out or something, like you don't even want to see the person I would become. Like you do not want to see that person.
I mean, never say never. I never thought Justin Timberlake would be back with NSYNC, and here we are.
I mean, well, speaking of Britney Spears, I don't know if I won't go down that path and make people mad, but I don't know if NSYNC's gonna reunite after Thursday. So
Wow.
Thanks, Britney. I'm joking.
It's Britney.
Don't kill me.
Here we go. Random recess.
Josh Hutcherson from the Jon Favreau class. Zathura? I don't even know what that is.
Missed that one.
Zathura? I have no idea. Josh Hutcherson was in The Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That's right. Yes, he was. He's traveled there twice.
Heartburn from Wizards of Waverly Place. Harper. I think you I think Harper, that's her name. Yes.
Excuse me.
I remember watching High School Musical 2 with Miley Cyrus on the Disney Channel. Yeah, so a little bit of past history. At this time in my life, I was a junior in college, and I worked part-time at both Kiss FM and at Radio Disney. So I got to be there when the Jonas Brothers were there. Camp Rock! No, so...
And I just want to show how relevant this is again. Camp Rock also premiered right before that movie. Ashley, how many times did you see the Jonas Brothers this year? Your life is still the same.
Stop.
It's still
Stop.
the same.
I know it is still the same. I'm seeing the Jonas Brothers on Sunday for the 3rd time this year, probably 54th time in the world, but whatever. Life is short. Life is short. Go see the bands that you love. Okay? I'm pumped for Zac Efron's new movie, The Iron Claw, about the saddest story. I'm going to watch it because I want to support my boo Zac, but like that haircut, oof! But you know it's going to be good. Isn't it an A24 movie too? It's wild that Ashley and I were at the High School Musical 3 premiere at USC. 15 years later, we finally meet.
Aww.
It's so crazy.
Man, I wish I would have seen Kidder there.
It's so crazy.
Kidder, did you also bring your point and shoot camera?
I had my little silver camera in my purse.
That's
and my
so
like
cool.
knockoff Louis Vuitton that I thought was so cool.
Yeah. Well, I just wanted to give like a shout and like a little walk down memory lane. I also kind of want to talk about this, about the next reunion, or next anniversary rather. And you want to take this one over, Ash?
Yes. Okay, so on the 29th, which is this Sunday, it's the 30-year anniversary of The Nightmare Before Christmas. This is an iconic film.
Still in the zeitgeist. Still probably one of the most iconic Halloween movies for Disney under that umbrella, right?
Yeah, and 30 years later, Danny Elfman, with a special group of musicians and actresses every single year, sells out the Hollywood Bowl 3 nights back to back and does the entire soundtrack. And, like, people love it. Like, love this movie.
I love Danny Elfman. All right, same type of thing. So October 29th, 1993. The number one song in the world at that time was Dream Lover by Mariah Carey. Boom.
Oh my god.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
And randomly, like, this is so coincidental, the number one movie at that time also was titled Beverly Hills. It was the Beverly Hillbillies, also another Disney movie. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm going to do a little trivia. I'm going to name 6 movies that came out by Disney in 1993, and we're going to say which one made the most money.
Okay.
So, in 1993, these are all under the Disney umbrella. Mrs. Doubtfire, Cool Runnings, Sister Act 2, The Three Musketeers, the one with Charlie Sheen and Kiefer Sutherland. Do you remember that one?
Yes.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Homeward Bound, Hocus Pocus.
Read them one more time, please.
Yeah, we'll start from the beginning. Hocus Pocus, Homeward Bound, Nightmare Before Christmas, The Three Musketeers, Sister Act 2 with Lauryn Hill,
Okay.
Cool Runnings, and Mrs. Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire.
By a landslide. It made almost $500 million. What was the number 2 movie? This is the trick one. What was the number 2 movie for Disney that year? By the way, this number 2 movie out-earned Nightmare Before Christmas. We'll just say that.
Cool Runnings.
Cool Runnings was the number 2 movie. It made $105 million. It did better than Homeward Bound, Hocus Pocus, and Nightmare Before Christmas combined.
Wow.
No one talks about that movie.
I know. Hocus Pocus bombed, though. If you
Yeah.
remember, it was like not... People were not into it.
I thought that was just so random. Like, all these movies in there that they anticipated, like, yeah, let's just pay Charlie Sheen whatever. He can be
Yeah.
this
Was
guy.
that a comedy or a serious movie?
It was like a drama.
Wow.
They had Chris O'Donnell. Like, they paid all this money for it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I just thought that would be a little interesting
That
one.
is so funny.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you going to post more Halloween videos? I don't think so. Are
No,
you?
I don't think so. Not for this year. If something pops up, we would love to, but I don't know. I don't think we want to show Halloween Horror Nights again, and we were just at Scary Farm, but we enjoyed it. We're actually going back to HHN just to kind of enjoy it.
We're going back to HHN, but yeah, no, I don't think so. I think everybody's over Halloween, and we're in that, like, weird null period where, like, no one knows what they care about till Christmas.
Yeah, it is like this weird period. It's like, it's not Halloween, but Christmas decorations are popping up. It's very bizarre.
Yeah. Can't wait for Nightmare for a Christmas sing-along at Jollywood Nights. Oh, that's going to be fun. Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Come on now, it's bobsled time.
I'm still, like, petitioning. How do we get the reskin of Matterhorn once a year to Cool Runnings?
Oh my God.
Come
that would
on.
be amazing.
That would be the best.
That is amazing.
You can sell pet eggs at the bottom, make a fortune.
By the way, if you guys haven't given this live a like, give it a like if you want to, but if not, no big deal.
Don't feel obligated.
Don't feel obligated, we don't want to tell you what to do. But I have one more comment I want to read. Wandering Family, what's up, guys? When are you coming back to Orlando?
I don't know. We don't really have plans at the moment. The rest of the year for us, we have big international plans in December, and I think that's kind of our focus at this moment, and just not really getting back to Orlando yet, but hopefully sometime next year, for sure.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It might be a while till we go back to Orlando. It might not be till HHN next year. I'm just not sure. We have a lot that we want to do next year. We're doing Spain in December, then we're doing Icon of the Season January, and then if we can swing it, and budget, we want to do Tokyo in the summer. So we're just trying to figure out next year.
Let's be honest. I'm still trying to figure out what I'm doing tomorrow.
I'm saying we're just trying, you guys, we're just trying to figure it out. So
I would love to go back though. It's always so much fun.
Yeah, I
going
love
there.
Orlando.
Yeah.
It's just and I don't want, this isn't a diss to any, because a lot of you in the chat go to Orlando multiple times a year, but with the way that the world is and inflation and everything, if I can go to Europe or a different country or an international theme park for cheaper than Walt Disney World, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, and that's kind of how, 100%.
That's just me.
And that's kind of how we started traveling like that. We actually looked up our first trip to Japan. Mm-hmm. We were looking at going to Walt Disney World, and it was cheaper for us to go to Japan and go to Tokyo Disney Sea for a longer period of time than it was to go to Walt Disney World.
And I know that's not for everybody, because I know there's this discourse online that obviously I'm on Twitter all the time, but there was this big debate a couple weeks ago, and it was the Disney dad posted that it's going to cost so much for his whole family to go to Disneyland, whatever. And there was a lot of people being oh, well, you can go to Disneyland Paris for cheaper. And then other people chimed in. They're well, not everyone wants to get on a plane and da-da-da. So I know it's not for everybody, but I'm kind of on this tip post-COVID. I just want to travel the world until I can't anymore. And we did Tokyo in 2018. I'm itching to go back. Disneyland Paris was amazing. We want to do the Asia parks and just like explore a bit more of the world. So
there's something about too, like going to a place and not really knowing what you're going to do or how you're going to get there, but you have an ultimate goal and you just work together. You know what I mean? You're in town for just enough time, so you're trying to make the most of everywhere you go. And I feel like that's just also us being jaded of being fortunate enough to do Walt Disney World or Universal Orlando a couple times, where the element of surprise isn't necessarily there.
Yeah.
So I think that's like kind of also it. Like, because
Yeah.
remember getting back from Europe, we were just like, we just figured it out. We didn't know where we
yeah,
were
that was. I got invited by a friend to test run one of the houses for HHN Vegas.
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
sure what exactly. Yeah, that was something Nick and I were talking about. We definitely want to go. I mean, send us good vibes that we would get invited by media, but I have no idea what that's going to look like for Vegas. But we would love to go to the opening of the Area 51 HHN thing and check it out. And like, we've never been to Vegas together because it's so expensive. And every time we price it out, we're like, we can go do this instead. And then we go do that
Well,
instead.
it's also like, I don't know. We've been fortunate enough to live close and go by that. That's a good transition, a good segue. Thank you for that, Amanda. Let's talk about it a little bit. So this last week, Universal announced the Universal Horrors Unleashed as the official title branding coming to this expansion at Area 15 in Las Vegas. You want to read what it is essentially?
Yeah, the brand new experiential attraction will be located in Las Vegas as a part of Area 15, an immersive entertainment district. Per Universal Destinations and Experiences, the 20-acre area will feature a variety of unique, immersive, and horror-centric experiences that will surround eerie eateries and bone-chilling bar areas. Where are we?
Oh,
we've... Hey guys, sorry.
sorry about that.
Yeah, this sounds really dope, and like I every time I go to a haunt, I want to party, so it's like, what better way to do it than be in Vegas?
And if you're not familiar with what Area 15 is, it's where like Meow Wolf is, and they have a bunch of different like digital installments, whether it's like a walkthrough or a photo. The Van Gogh 3D is also there. So this is actually going to be located right next door to it. So here's kind of a photo of what it should look like. And over on the right-hand side, just past the Universal logo, you're going to see, like, hotels and stuff. I'm not sure if this is just blueprint, blue sky, potential of what we're looking into. But they're also suggesting that this also will do seasonal festivals and haunts. So hopefully there might be, like, a big thing for Halloween there as well.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Can't wait to see what it's like. I think this is amazing. Kind of just like lending out the Universal name to go into the Strip is, I feel like, genius.
Yeah.
There's so many people that are here visiting, and to hit all the major cities to be able to do it, it's kind of tough. So having a sample size of Universal in Vegas might draw more people to the theme parks.
Yeah. I think
Yep,
so.
yep.
I think so too.
Cool.
And like, my only thing that I worry about, because like, and I obviously know Area 15 is completely different than Universal here, but like Universal here, when we had, what was it, with all the monsters, it was like Chucky and Frankenstein, like the year round, we had like the Walking Dead and then the Chamber of Horrors or whatever. Like 2 months into it, they never supply the haunt with enough scare actors. So it's like you're just kind of walking through like a scary set. And that's my only fear. Granted, I haven't been a tourist in Vegas in so long. So maybe, Vegas keeps it up and it's great. But like, I just feel like any year-round haunt type of thing I've ever been to, it loses its steam when it comes to the scare actors.
I mean, you make a good point. Even like the theme park experience in Vegas is very similar to that as well. Like sometimes you'd get to the coaster of New York, and there might be one person running it, and it's one car at a time, or sometimes they're hustling it. So you kind of have to pay attention to all of that. But I just like the concept of Universal just doing a little bit of an installment, not too much of an investment. Like, if you are going to go there, you have a huge haunt. Like, that's going to be the number one thing in Nevada now, right? It has to be. As far as, like, haunts and stuff? Like, have you heard of anything else that's really bringing you out to Nevada?
I feel like a lot of people, there's that Zach Baggins Haunted Museum. I feel like a lot of horror people are going to want to do this. They're going to want to go to Horror Unleashed and then go to Zach Baggins and do kind of like a scary Vegas trip.
I'm down for horror. I do not want to go see any real things that have caused that. Like, I just want to see the artificial thing that Universal is going to put out, and I can buy a T-shirt with it as well.
Like, I know that, like, I know that, like, the Zach Baggins show is, like, they fabricate a lot of it, but, like, you are high if you think that I want to open up the cabinet that was, like, what the most haunted artifact in the, like, I don't want to go near that museum. Like,
No.
Like, I don't mind HHN. It's fake. It's like an actor in LA with spooky makeup. Rah, rah. I get scared. But, like, I'm not trying to, like, bring home a ghost, a Ouija board, a doll, a haunted pen. I don't want to do any of that. Like, even when we went to the, what house, the Whaley house in San Diego, I was, like, uncomfortable the whole time because I knew it was real. And I'm like, beep. Yeah. I don't like this.
Yeah, I'm, again, very excited to see what happens with Universal. I did want to hit on this one as well for Megan.
When is the Vegas HHN supposed to be opening?
I've heard 2024, like Amanda says, but I don't think they've even really broken ground yet on the expansion. Mm-mm. And I don't really know, like, what the infrastructure is or how much they need to really get done here. I'm not really sure. I just know that when it opens, I'll be there with a Blinky cup and going through all the houses. Like that's what I'm looking forward to. I hope they can really get into a point of, like, having an exhibit where they're showcasing new movies. And that's kind of something that they did with HHN here in Hollywood this year with, like, Blumhouse. And we used to have that at Universal Hollywood all the time, like, a little sneak peek into a movie, whether it was, like, costumes or, like, props or any of that stuff. And I feel like we don't really have that. It would be cool if they had a room that was constantly Blumhouse or A24 where they could switch it out.
Yeah, I definitely, like, I feel like this is going to be really cool for a few years, but I just don't see, like, I don't see the longevity in this. I think it's going to be cool, and then for the next couple years, they'll turn it into, like, something else, and then maybe back into it. But, like, as I just said earlier, like, any year-round haunt, it's always had a ticking time bomb to it. That's just me.
I like that.
Yep.
All right.
Boom.
Let's hit the chat real quick. Okay, go for it.
Okay. I can't wait for Universal Horror to get here in Vegas. I'll finally be able to go. Yes. 49ers aren't looking good.
Drew, hold your comments to yourself, okay? Chill, bro.
Do you think people will want to do horror stuff outside of September, October?
See, that's, like, the biggest thing that I'm seeing as well. Like, for me, I would say yes, but I'm not that person that's, you know. Mm-hmm. What do you think? I mean, I feel like there is. If you're in Vegas and you're an international guest and you see that there's a Universal there, like, why not?
So you guys know I love Halloween and I love everything, but, like, every year, like, I have to, like, work my way into it. Like, I freak out at Midsummer Scream because it's, like, in the middle of the day and it's July and I'm like, rah! Like, I feel like I'd be really scared to go through this if it was, like, February. Like, it just freaked me out. But not everyone's like me. But I think people do. Like, I don't think that Universal just, like, pulled this idea out of their butts and they're like, we should do this. I think thought went into it, surveying went into it, and they're going to test it out. And if it doesn't work out, then it's fine. You know? You can do Vegas for so cheap and still have a great time. Area 15 is so cool already. HHN there's going to be awesome. Yeah, we really want to do Meow Wolf. I didn't know that they had one in Vegas. I know that they have one in Denver. We've been wanting to do that, but I'm excited. Like, I want to check it out.
Yep.
I want to go to Vegas. Hey, CJ, yay!
What's up, man? Thanks for being here, CJ.
I wonder what IP they'll pick. Surely Blumhouse with new things for each release.
Yeah, I'd say that, and I'd say, like, a staple, like, even though the Exorcist movie bombed, like, now they own that property, so I'd say, like, an Exorcist or, like, a Michael Myers, like, something that the general audience, if you don't know a lot about horror, would recognize that name and be like, let's go check it out.
Yeah, I think, like, something classic for, like, the old horror fans, and then, to your point, like, switching out something new for, like, the younger fans. Like, for example, if it was open right now, if they had a Blumhouse or Five Nights at Freddy room, and then they advertised it, like, for the next 3 months, you can go through this, and, like, it's more of an incentive, you know what I mean?
That would be amazing.
And if you show your movie ticket, you get a shot of tequila before you go in.
I hope they get, like, super crazy. if it's, like, yeah, I mean, now I
it
have to
Vegas.
do it. I mean... At first, I wasn't going to do it, but now I have to. Maybe it's one of those ones, too, where they'll celebrate, like, anniversaries. So, like, you know how we just did Jurassic Park had its 30th anniversary, and at both the parks they had merchandise and food. Like, what if it was for a big Universal movie and they were able to, like, celebrate that?
So cool.
Like, Hunchback of Notre Dame, I think, is 100 years old this year. Something like that would have been cool.
Yeah, for sure. I think HHN in Vegas is going to be a great place to test and train scare actors to get them ready for HHN Hollywood and Orlando.
Interesting.
I don't want to sound like a meh girl right now, but I know that, so Random Reese says a lot of the Hollywood people here, The reason why the Hollywood one here is so good and why the scare acting tactic is a bit different than Orlando is because it's like actual actors here. Like a lot of the people that do the scare acting here are like people that are in commercials and like network TV shows and like stuff like that. Like similar with like Waterworld. But I definitely think that like for people that want to get their toe wet or whatever, like, you know, Vegas is cheaper than LA or what, I don't know if it's cheaper than Orlando now, but you know what I mean? Like dip their toes in it and then go. So
yeah, it's just a sample size for sure. And if you want to get more, you can go check them out.
I know our haunts get a good crowd, especially when they had it in Adventure Dome. It was always busy.
Wow, that's cool.
Very worried about its long-term success, unfortunately.
Right? I feel like if they really theme it up and make it unique, where there's more than just the haunt to it, that it could survive. It has to be more than that. But it really just sounds like it's that in theme food, right?
Yeah.
We'll see.
The lot that it's in is already flat. I'm not worried about Vegas construction because we build casinos and hotels all the time, so it only takes them a few months to really get a structure up.
That's amazing. That's true. That football stadium went up there so quick.
Mm-hmm. David!
Oh, what's up, David?
Yes, because they can sync it with horror movies that come out during the year too if they end up licensing.
See, that would be amazing. I would love that. If it was like a constant revolving door of like new stuff.
I heard that they're going to release HHN 2024 tickets at the end of December and hold a deal that if you purchase your tickets, you'll get the opportunity to add Vegas HHN to your ticket as well.
Dang.
That's smart.
So this event will be sponsored by Peacock.
Oh my god, hi Pew2, I'm leaving for Dollywood. Yes! Yeah. Pew2 has Dollywood down to a science. Take all the notes. Can we all agree The Exorcist Maze was what... We haven't seen the movie yet. We were supposed to go see it, and then I wasn't feeling good, so we have, like, Fandango credits, but I've heard that from everybody. I'm still excited to watch it on my own, but The Exorcist house was really, really fun.
Yeah, we remember you crawled out of it.
It was scary. Whatever.
Oh, it was so good. I loved it. Yeah, so looking forward to all things Universal. I also want to put this on the radar. Not only does Universal have that, they're fast-tracked to Epic Universe. Sometime around 2025 is what I keep hearing. So having all these projects in circulation are cool. Yeah. Building like state-of-the-art theme park, a third gate in Orlando, Halloween Horror Night experience in Vegas, which is untapped resources. And then I feel like they have that other one that's going off in Texas as well. It's like the family-oriented park. Mm-hmm. It feels like Universal's trying a lot of new things domestically. Like really stamping that in. From the biggest project to little bite-sized projects. What are your thoughts on all of that? Like,
I think it's really exciting, and it's like we always talk about, and the main focus of this is like, you know, exactly what we're talking about, Universal versus Disney, but it's hard not to compare. And it's like Disney has been the big dog for so long, but Disney in the domestic parks is only in Florida and in California. And they don't do any other, at least to my knowledge, any little pop-ups or anything outside of those states. They did the little run inside of Target stores that wasn't successful, but like I feel like Universal is really like honing in, being like, listen, we can go to Texas, we can make a family theme park, and we can charge top dollar, and we can do this, and we can have a third gate, and then we can build a new coaster here. Like it's really exciting for Universal, and I think they're like finding their stride and know that like they're the bad bee. Like Universal is like they're becoming Regina George, and you want to be her friend.
You want to sit at that table.
You want to sit at that table, and you want to do it. So
I also think like Universal has the advantage of like not having to be in a castle type park to be under this brand of like Universal, and like instead of using that as like a negative, like using that as a strength and really getting the brand out there is a huge point. Like, you know what I mean?
When it comes to Universal, you don't really have to like obsess about sight lines and all that stuff. It's like a hodgepodge of like all different entities, and it doesn't matter like where it's at. Like
correct. Like the one in Orlando, like I know a lot of those, like, you know, not a lot has been filmed there, but it doesn't matter to me. Yeah. You know what I mean? When they're looking at the studios and all this stuff, like I'm like, cool. It doesn't matter. I'm just there to have a good time as long as the rides are good, the food is good. We're all good. Yeah.
Katrina, what's up? Hi, guys. Please do a Vegas video turn up.
I really want to.
I just, like, feel like if we did a Vegas vlog, like, granted, I haven't been to Vegas since 2019 for my friend's bachelorette party, but, like, Vegas Ashley, like, would Vegas Ashley come out at...
What does that mean?
You've never experienced Vegas Ashley. Yeah. I don't know if I can say what Vegas Ashley is.
It's after 8 p.m. We're good.
I just, like, I don't know if Vegas Ashley is okay for YouTube. The outfits I want to wear, things I want to do, I just don't know. It's Vegas. So I don't know. The turn-up might be too big.
So hold on. Your Vegas is more like partying and going out and doing stuff like that?
You've just never Vegas with me.
My favorite character has to be Feeny, because all I'm thinking about is what buffet we're going to go to. If we're going to see an early night show, like... Do you remember when you would go back? Do you remember back in the day, anyone else remember this? The Treasure Planet, staying at Treasure Planet in the 90s? They had a movie about a family staying at Treasure Planet, but not Treasure Planet, what is it called?
Treasure Island.
Treasure Island.
Yeah.
And the pirates take over the family and all that?
Yeah. I do. I remember that.
They don't make quality...
I love staying there. No, but like Vegas, Ashley, like granted, she hasn't been out for 5 years, but I don't know how it'd be. But like the first night, you're all hyped up, da-da-da-da. Like you do your hair before the flight, then you go take a little rinse, and then you put on your little hoochie dress, and you're like out there raging. And then you sleep in the next day, and then you go to the pool, and then you continue the party, and then you have like an early dinner at like 5, and then you're in bed by like 7 o'clock, and then you leave.
We didn't get in the brunch, though.
I don't know. I just like...
Dang.
I just like don't know. Yeah, it'd be a Patreon exclusive.
Okay. Is Wayne Newton still there?
Wayne Newton?
Just kidding.
Oh my God.
Vegas Ashley will be on Patreon. Yes. Yes.
You don't even want to... I'll tell you on Patreon what happened the last
time. I can only do Vegas for like a day, and then I'm burnt out and ready to go home 100%.
Dude, I used to work... Oh, sorry. I used to work the iHeartRadio Festival, but I was like in my early 20s, and like it was very hard for me because like you're out there with all these artists, and you have access and all this stuff, and you have your boss's corporate card, but then you have to be on time the next day at 7 a.m. And it was like the most adult, mature thing that I had to sit there and be like, I'm in Vegas, and everybody wants to party, but I have a 7 a.m. call time. Ah! It was really hard.
Oh my gosh. The P2, Anna has never been. We need to go.
It's so fun, y'all.
Yeah, we gotta go. We should go when there's a hockey game. Try to link up and go to a Knights game there.
I want to do Top Golf in Vegas.
Yeah.
I've never done Top Golf, and like everybody says Top Golf is so much fun. Like I guess like you get like cocktails served to you while you golf. Like that's cool.
I love that.
I feel like I'd be really good at that.
Of what? Receiving the cocktails? Oh, I'm good at this.
I'd be like Sharpay Evans rolling up to Top Golf with my people like, boo, boo. Oh
yeah,
my
there's
God.
so much to do in Vegas. I feel like there's also like old Vegas.
We do need to go to Vegas. Yeah, I used to F Vegas up. Sorry, I'm being a bit mature right now, but ooh, my Vegas days.
Could you imagine? Oh my gosh, Jaden Sonic's channel's here. What's
What
up?
up, Jaden? Thanks for being here.
Thank you, appreciate you, man.
Oh my God.
Oh, here we go.
Vegas Ashley sounds like Icon of the Seas Ashley.
They do wear the same clothes. Maybe a different highlight.
When Nick and I were like planning out the videos for Icon of the Seas,
what videos?
well, we're trying to figure it out, but like I told Nick, I was like, I want like the perfect mishmash of like filming structured videos and then like popping off. And like if you guys are Patreon members, you know that I will shoot my pop-off vlogs and edit them myself, and you guys get to see that, which is really fun. But like I just like Icon is gonna be like I'm the second I get on that boat, I want my life to be changed. Like I want like a pink chiffon, and I want like big Elton John glasses, and I want a like champagne.
Kidder, we need to put like a bell on her so we can find her at all times.
I want tequila shot at each pool. Is there a lazy river on Icon? I don't know, but
Kidder, random recess, we all are going to take different shifts, making sure Ashley's okay.
It's going to be... I want to get a big hat. Like, I just really want to bring it.
Like, what do you mean a big hat? Like Dumb and Dumber status? Like a huge
foam
cowboy hat?
Like a big, like, Kentucky Derby hat for the boat. Like, I want to be, like...
I could imagine you having that Instagram moment, and then you get on the deck with the actual wind and just... And that was the last time we saw Ashley. She's sailing away with her big hat.
I need to see Papa Giorgio Nick activated.
Yes, Nick Papa Giorgio is... I only come out in Vegas. That's true.
That's so funny. Come during night season to catch a game.
We have to. Won the Stanley Cup. They do like a little like show before. I have to go to a game.
We used to go to Vegas and party our butts off. Now we go and eat at the good restaurants and sleep in. Yeah, I feel like I would not do as much nighttime partying. Like I'm a really big pool girl. Like I really like a good pool hang. But I would love to get I love like Vegas outfits. Like when you go to Vegas, you like what I wore in San Diego, that like hot pink mini dress. Like you gotta
awesome.
That was awesome. Like I rarely dress like that, but if I'm going to Vegas, like you gotta be like showgirl status.
And I think I'm like more leisure activities, like an old man there, with a nice, suit on, like a tracksuit.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yeah.
Built for comfort, not speed.
You guys aren't ready for but the best compliment I get often is everyone is their most fun when they're with me.
That is true.
And I'll leave it at that.
That's true. Did you see that? Oh, here we go. This is a good one.
Yes, Pewtwo and Mousevibes need to come out here to Vegas so I can meet y'all. Yes!
That would be
we
fire.
got Vegas Queens in the chat.
I love that.
I love it.
Matt Noel, Top Golf is in LA as well.
Dude, it's here, but it's like an hour.
It's in El Segundo. It's not that bad.
But like, if you want to pop up, like, how much is an Uber? You know me, I want to pop off.
I'll take one for the team. Chill out, John Daly. You can have fun.
I've never been to Top Golf. I just hear from everybody that it's just like the best.
Oh,
we should go. Sorry.
Oh, we have an inside scoop.
I used to work at Top Golf in LA. We learned that if you go to the Top Golf in Vegas, request the 3rd or 4th floor because they have a pool on the...
CJ! Hold on, let's give him a...
Victory!
Oh my God.
Does this guy know how to party or what?
That is amazing.
Love that. Okay, we're going to have to do that.
Yeah.
Bring your bathing suit to the golf. Can we do a little bit of both? Instead of like cold plunge, hot plunge, plunge into the pool, then...
Oh my God.
I don't know.
You know me. Once I'm in the pool, I won't leave.
Here we go from Random Recess.
I will sadly be enabling Ashley trying to be as bad of an influence as possible, so we will all be lost on the ship together. Yeah.
Deal.
I already bought like a few dresses. One has like little seashells on the beach. It's really cute. Nice. Remember the one that I got at Urban? Like, I'm really excited. I've like started planning my outfits. It's gonna be good.
I love that.
I'm so excited.
I'll figure it out the day before we leave. Here we go for Amanda, please.
If you guys come to Vegas, hit up your girl. I work for one of the bigger club restaurant companies on the Strip. Ooh! Yes!
We will.
Yes, we will.
Here we go from Selena.
Our oldest son turns 21 next October. We're playing... Oh, that's going to be so fun. It's going to be so fun. My family, because we're from Southern California, we went to Vegas every summer, and we had the best time. And then my parents would me and my brother are 10 years apart, and my parents would be like, okay, well, it's adult time. Here's $100, go to like Circus. And then my brother and I would just like frolic around.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it was really fun.
I had one of those moments as well when I was a kid, and I went to Luxor and bought a magic trick. Felt like I got so good, and I was like 10. I was like, dang it.
That is so funny.
It's basically the same as gambling, right?
Oh my God.
Here we go from Drew.
There's one in Ontario. You guys can stay at my house if you guys can't drive.
Perfect.
There's a Top Golf in Ontario too? Dang.
We are not top golfing.
I know. We have not topped golfed. Dang.
Oh, another tip.
Make a reservation in advance. It's $20, and I believe, but it's way worth it. Okay, we need to do that. We need to do that.
Love that.
I know.
Okay. Talked a little bit about Top Golf, all the things in Vegas that we need to do. Let's just talk a little bit about Disney.
Yes.
We just talked about all these things at Universal that we're super psyched on. We are not a weather channel, but I'm just going to let everybody know there is snow on the castle at Disneyland, guys. Snow is on the castle.
I get why we need to do it early because it's like such a quick turnaround time, but like it makes me irate seeing Christmas and Halloween mashed together, and you're gonna be like, "What about Nightmare for Christmas?" I only liked the layover up until like last year.
Yeah,
it like made me angry each year, and then I got over it. I'm like, but like we don't need pumpkins and snow.
Do we? Do we? The actual Christmas celebration starts on the 10th. It's a Friday, so look out for that. But I just wanted to report on that. Universal's making news about Halloween Horror Nights being opened up year-round. HHN just ending here, and we're getting snow in the castle. There was also another announcement that was put out today that the Pixar Pier Hotel has an official opening date. I know, guys.
You're on the edge of your seat for that one.
Are you guys ready for that? It's on January 30th. Our friends Random Recess already stayed at the newer rooms. Go check out their video of showcasing it. But I'm guessing the lobby will be done, the pool, restaurants, that sort of thing by January 30th. I can't wait to see what it looks like.
Yeah, we'll definitely like stop by there. I don't know if we'll stay, even though our hotel videos always do really, really well.
Just pop by,
Yeah, we'll just pop by. It's like, even though I should be a good content creator and we should go make a good video for you guys, I just love the Grand Californian because you get to dupe right into the pool and then dupe right into DC.
I love that.
And you can't here.
You can't dupe there.
You can't dupe there. You gotta walk and then walk more. And like, I just want to bloop. You know what I mean? Should I feel?
So
you feel me on that?
I feel you on that.
Okay.
So mark your calendars. January 30th, we're going to boop over there.
We're going to boop over there. Yeah, mark your calendars, you guys. And if you guys are from out of state, which I know a lot of you guys are, unfortunately, I'll just be honest, aside from like the Hojo and the JW Marriott, there's not a lot of hotels around Disneyland that like we could recommend. A lot of them are really run down. They haven't been renovated. The JW Marriott that we stayed at for the Halle Bailey thing is beautiful, but
Yes.
it is a bit pricey. The Hojo's newly renovated, and it's definitely in a decent price range. But like a lot of those boutique hotels are like the Candy Cane Inn, and they're just like, it's just not a good experience. They're really run down, and while they're affordable, they're just like nasty. Don't you think?
I feel like there's a lot of charm to it, but when you really like, only after you stay at some of them, you're able to realize that. Because I know we stayed at, what was the one? The Anaheim Hotel. We're like, it's not that bad.
Oh, it was bad.
And then the second layer of detail, we're like, no, it's kind
The
of...
Anaheim Majestic Hotel, you guys never stay there. Like, stay anywhere else but there. It is Murderville, Cockroach, USA. It's terrible.
Yeah.
But
Talk about a clickbait title.
I know.
The Majestic.
The Majestic. It's like so majestic. You're going to get bed bugs. But this will be good. I mean, I'm sure, like, listen, it's no secret. Disney hotels are not affordable, and there's no such thing as a Disney Value Resort anymore. But this is going to be the more affordable option out of the Grand Californian and then the Disneyland Hotel.
Yeah, and it's just cool to see it, like, upkept a little bit and a little bit of a theme. Obviously, there was no Paradise Pier anymore, so that needed to go. All that needed to go. Okay, let's just keep going with this. Also want to talk about downtown Disney construction. It is heavy right now. I don't see it ending in 2024. I feel like that's going to be another year-long project. And I just wanted to circle around, like, what big projects are coming to the park? What can we expect for the new year? Like we just said, Universal has all this cool stuff, and we didn't even talk about how they announced more for the Fast and Furious coaster. We have a treehouse that's coming to Disneyland that should be opening up sometime before the year ends. And then Tiana's Bayou Adventure. That's like the other big thing that we're looking forward to. And just seeing all these other updates and news dropping, I feel like there's a tremendous amount of pressure on Tiana to perform well. And I just keep hearing like this is going to be a bigger and more impressive experience than anyone's really thinking.
I agree. There's a lot of pressure on it to do well because, one, it's going to be the first ride off of Black Disney Princess, and that's a really big deal. And two, this ride is over 8 minutes long. These are multiple show scenes, multiple hills, multiple lights, animatronics, so much that they have to do. And Disney knows with how critical fans are year after year and the bigger social media gets that they can't just put up like a little firefly and be like, Tiana's singing, there you go. Like, this needs to be poppin', it needs to be detailed, it needs to be fun, the songs need to be good, all the animatronics need to work, it needs to be cohesive. A lot is riding on this, especially if we're going 2 summers in the Southern California heat with no water ride.
And that's going to be really the anchor, the thing that everyone's pushing for 2024. I know like this last year, the big project that everyone was talking about was Toontown. And all the talk about Toontown 2.0. We're finally getting an e-ticket, which the ride is fantastic. But let's be honest, between us gals, they put out Toontown fast. Like, they rushed that project. You know, the splash pad has never worked. The tree has been under construction many times. The fountain has, and I heard that Goofy's house will be going under construction again soon. So, like, I'm just really looking at Tiana to really be the crown jewel, to be the number one thing, and I think it really will be. I heard, like, if there's an article right now on Mice Chat where they kind of talk a little bit about it with one of the Imagineers, and they stated that a lot of people are expecting this ride just to be like, you're on this journey because you need to find a missing ingredient so we can have the celebration. And while he says that is true, he's like, that's a very small part of what it really is, and this is going to be a grand ride, a grand attraction. So I can't wait to see what they do.
I think it's like, I have all the faith in Disney in the world that they're going to knock this out of the park.
Especially they got budget at both parks to do it. Like, when you get something like that, it usually is like pretty outstanding.
And like, you know, you guys have all seen the discourse and all the comments and everything of the Save Splash Mountain people. And while it was a beloved ride, for all those people that are doubting that, you know, this won't be good, it's like you just want to shove it in their face, like, it's gonna be awesome. Yeah.
And I feel like too, there's been like, I feel like there's also been like a lot of talk. Like, they made the announcement before COVID,
Yes.
And then there was like a lull period before they announced what it really was. And then we finally got a name. And it's been like...
They didn't announce it before COVID.
Or was it during COVID?
It was during COVID.
That's what it was.
And then it was like this like vague 2 years that we just like never heard anything. And then they just came out with a bang.
So I feel like they really have to come out swinging.
Yeah, I think it's going to be really good. I think a lot is riding on this. I think it's very important. And Splash Mountain, if you've been going to Disneyland your whole life, you know that is like the staple ride during the summer. It's the most fun ride to take all of your friends and family that don't have Disney passes, and everybody gets wet and the photo's fun, and like it's just great. I'm really excited for it, and I think this is going to be something to really like make Disneyland better, because in my personal opinion, don't shoot the messenger, I just feel like Disneyland right now is a bit of a mess. It's awesome, but it's just a bit of like, what's happening?
I feel like there's just more attention right now on international parks, and the domestic parks the last couple of years has been like the secondary thing. Mm-hmm. So with all like Kidder was saying, what's going on in Hong Kong and in Shanghai and in Paris, all those projects will be opening up shortly. So hopefully that gives us more time here.
Yeah. No, I think it's going to be great. Like and also it's like I always remember, when we talk about this, we have to remind ourselves, like, we're in the thick of the theme park stuff. That's why we're all on this live stream and we're obsessing about it, and we're on Twitter and sharing links and everything. But, like, to the average guest goes to Disneyland maybe once every couple years. Like, everything's new to them. They don't know about that.
Once in their life, if they're lucky.
Once in their life. You know what I
Disney
mean?
World,
Like,
I never thought I was going to go to it.
Yeah,
ever.
so it's just like, this is important to us, but if you think about it, like, we did just get Avengers Campus a few years ago. Right before the Panini, we did get Galaxy's Edge. To any normal person, it's like, oh my god, but none of us here are normal, so.
No, it's all about
we need
more. I feel like, too, the way that, like, with social media, like, there was all this hype for Tron to come out, and as soon as it got here, it was just people crapping on it. We're like, what's the next thing? I was like, wow. And yet I haven't been on it, but it's just like we as consumers just want more.
Yes, and I think with social media, not to go on a tangent, but it's the same thing that, like, for example, with streaming services, with the introduction of streaming services and how big Spotify and Apple and everything is, everybody waits on a project, and then within 3 days they don't care anymore because they've just streamed it and they're like, whatever. It's just like a different time. Oh, the bushy. Hi. I know.
Hey guys, Elliot's
Hi,
here.
guys. Oh. Hi, guys. The little cheesies. We have to cut his ear hair, you guys, because every time he scratches it, he's getting little tangles, so.
Yeah, he's got little dreads.
He's a boo-boos. Oh my god! Konnichiwa, Kitra! Oh my god, I hope you're having the best time. I'm so jealous.
I love that.
I cannot wait for your Tokyo Disney haul.
She's in a Tokyo bathroom, and I'm cuddling Elliot.
I can't wait for their videos.
Thanks for being here, guys. Hope you're doing well.
Sebastian, talking about Disney news, thoughts on big D23 panels being held at the Honda Center, bigger parks announcement, or just more money for the mouse? It's like, we had such a lovely time at D23 last year, but if you really sit down and pick apart Josh D'Amaro's parks panel, nothing really happened. And it like kind of like knocks the wind out of my sail. I don't know what they would be. I feel like it might be more for international. I think we're going to get the Avengers e-ticket solidified.
You don't think this is potentially how they can announce the Disney Forward thing?
Oh, and the Disney Forward. Oh, my gosh.
I think that they're going to get, a lot of it will be domestic, if I had to guess. I mean, why would you move it to the Honda Center, too? Like, if you're expecting bigger announcements, right? Or is it like the movie panels and all that stuff as well?
I don't really know. Oh, my baby. So sweet. Why is my dog so cute? Do you guys ever look at your dogs and you just want to cry because they're angelic forces of nature and they're just pure love? Like, have you ever seen a cuter little...
And he's just silent.
I'm excited for the Pixar tale. What's your favorite Pixar movie?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Ooh. What's your favorite Pixar movie?
I like Remy. I do. I love Remy. Everyone Can Cook. Who doesn't love that movie? No?
Sorry to Ratatouille. I hate that movie so much.
What?
I just don't want
lives
a
in
rat
France.
cooking my food. It's just gross.
But you'll go to a mouse theme park? Oh boy.
That's different. You've never seen Mickey in the streets. Mickey was never dirty, eating cheese out of a trash can. Mickey's always been in a suit, riding a boat. Mickey just, he's not dirty. Remy's dirty.
Remy
and I don't
washes
like
his hands and shows it in the movie.
I just don't like it. Like, Mickey's the Four Seasons. And Remy is not. I've never stayed at the Four Seasons, but I imagine it's really nice.
Put a guy in there.
Oh my God, sorry. Yeah, wait, I just lost train of thought because I just can't believe that's your favorite Pixar movie. I don't know what my favorite, probably Toy Story 3.
Is Coco Pixar?
Coco.
Yeah, I like that.
And
too.
Toy Story 3.
Yeah. We're almost done, Pop.
I got to take a break from Disneyland for about a year, not just because of the price hike, but I feel like Disney is missing the little spark that I think will come around the 70th.
You know what? That's not a bad thing. Sometimes you got to take a break. Sometimes it's them, not you.
Yeah. Good night, Matt. Thank you for being
Thank
here,
you,
Jessica.
Appreciate you being in the chat.
Elliot is the king. Send well wishes. Elliot has his yearly checkup on Wednesday.
Yes.
So we're going to get him a heartworm test and get his ears cleaned and his butt done and all the doggy stuff. And they're going to go in there and just make sure everything's okay. So, boop.
Yeah, love Elliot. Here we go from Renee.
That is true. I went to Disneyland with my hubby and 3 girls last year, and before that it was 9 years. And to be honest, it was because of y'all, Ordinary Adventures and Magic Journeys.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
Oh, my God.
That's really cool.
Thank you. Hope you guys had a good time. Disney just needs to get rid of the boo-boo reservation system. Like, we're almost 2 years out of the panini. I know. It's so annoying. We missed a reservation last week. We forgot, and it's just like so annoying to even get that email.
I hate it.
It's just so
Does Mickey wear a suit when he writes that email to us? Or is it just automated?
Mickey's always clean in a suit. Is it me or is Disneyland not as clean as it used to be? So, okay, here's the thing that's like, it's a catch-22 with answering this. Not to go there, but Disney doesn't pay their employees a lot, and they never have enough staff, ever. They'll have like 74 people waving you to the same parking spot, but they'll have one person working at like the chicken shack. It's like the weirdest thing. I don't know how they manage the time or whatever, but they never have enough cleaning staff, and I don't think that that's the staff's problem. I think like
it's the scheduling. I heard custodial, like there used to be a different shift, like a third shift that would be there to help wait, and now they kind of let it become a mess, knowing that they're gonna have to deal with it at the end. I don't know if that's still the same, but that's what we had heard from some cast members.
Yeah. And also, I just feel like when you don't pay people as much, like the turnaround is a lot, and you can't staff. I feel like that's an issue across all theme parks right now, is trying to staff people.
I don't even think it's theme parks. I think it's just everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Hopefully, the Honda Center gives most people the chance to see the big 3 presentations without sleeping overnight. That would be cool.
And it gives us it gets them out of the showroom floor space, so you can still enjoy the showroom if you don't want anything to do with the panels. I think that is kind of smart to separate it.
Jackhole Productions. Which Disney park would you recommend worldwide, not factoring in price but experience? Tokyo Disney Sea.
100%.
They'll never, even though I haven't visited Hong Kong and Shanghai, and I'm going to be really interested to, when Ordinary Adventures comes back from their trip and they do a live stream and, we get to talk to Peter and Kitra, because, I said this so much to them, there's, as a Disney fan, you're just never going to experience something like Tokyo Disney Sea. It's, unworldly. It's just, it's just the craziest thing that you'll ever, it's the best. It's perfect.
It's also just, the culture there. The whole experience is amazing. I felt like it's its own little bubble, and you're going to Tokyo Disneyland if you know about it. Where, when we went to Disneyland Paris, it felt like that was, the melting pot of all of Europe to go to a theme park.
Yes.
Where, the day that we went, we didn't really even see much French people. It was, people from everywhere.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was kind of hard as far as, a language barrier, or, certain kind of, mannerisms or customs. But in Japan, people are so polite. It's they're you go for everything. And they're so polite, even, it's quiet on rides because nobody wants to interfere with your experience, so they stay quiet.
But
it's so cool.
Tokyo Disney Sea, exactly what they said in the Imagineering story. Tokyo Disney Sea is the park that is perfect because it was unlimited budget. It's like what if we can give Imagineers everything that they want to do, what could they do? What magic could they create? And that's Tokyo Disney Sea. No expense was spared. Everything is perfect. It's clean. It's staffed. It's high quality. It's the best thing you will ever do. You need to go.
Yeah.
You need to go.
Well said.
You need to go. It's going to change your life. I'm assuming you guys have seen the TikToks involving basketballs being shoved into Pringle cans so people can drink in the park.
Oh, what are those called? Buzzballs.
Oh, I thought it was basketballs. Oh.
Buzzballs. I've seen that. We saw someone get caught with it.
Oh, that's...
There's better ways to do that.
I would be like in a Pringle... Like if it... I'm just walking into HHN with my Pringles cup. That's kind of weird.
I know. Like, sir, what did you have to bring
like,
the
did
family
you need your
side?
Pringles? Like, there's food inside, my G. You couldn't have eaten at City Walk?
And then obviously the second layer of that is the touch test. Someone picks it up and there's 8 Buzzballs in there. Those are some heavy chips, man.
That is so funny. If anything, if you want to sneak alcohol somewhere, you get the wine bra.
Ashley,
I would never do that.
ideas.
I would never do that.
Use your imagination. Wow, I'm so... Yeah.
Dude,
go.
it's like we will talk until we're blue in the face about Tokyo Disney Sea. We cannot wait to go back. But it was just like, my jaw was dropped the whole time. I'm like, how is this real? Like, this is insane.
Yeah.
And it's not expensive. Getting there is expensive, but being there is not expensive.
No, it's not. Like, I think we were there for 4 days, and it was less than a day ticket at Disneyland. Just blows my
And the
mind.
Fast Pass was free.
Yeah.
It was cool. You had to fight for your life to get it, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Here we go from Troy.
It's not Mouse Vibes Monday until we talk about how awesome Tokyo Disneyland. And you're so right.
Yeah,
Like
obligatory.
every time we're just gonna like roll it back. Wait till we go again. Guess how much more annoying we're gonna be.
Yeah. Falcon Squadron.
Yes. Thanks for being here.
Appreciate it.
Ash does like to get lit, so the b-ball. Yeah, I would never sneak in that to a theme park. I mean, back in the day I would, but back in the day...
I watched your back throw that hard.
Back in the day I would, but now that we vlog and have relationships with theme parks, I wouldn't. But back in the day, your girl did all sorts of things, but that was a different time.
Was Kenny Ortega there as well for that day? No? Did he bring his dog? Dang.
Back in my... No, I won't. Should I say it?
No.
Okay.
I think that's kind of all that we wanted to talk about. We really just wanted to get on here on a Monday and kind of hang out.
Yeah.
I know these have been sporadic, and we just want to say thank you to everyone watching. It feels like our channel right now is on this transitional period of like going up out of Halloween Horror Nights and down. So I feel like that's happened across YouTube for a lot of people.
You mean that every video is bombing?
Yeah.
Yeah, our channel's dying at the moment, but we know it's in a null period for YouTube. But you guys, we're gonna have a couple more videos coming your way. Should we talk about the surprise video that we have or no? Or no?
Yeah, we might as well, right?
So we have a really cool video that we saved from our Disneyland Paris trip last year. That we're going to release here in the next few weeks, and it's how to get to Disneyland Paris from London, and we have the hotel in it and the Eurostar and everything. So we have some bonus videos coming from our trip last year on top of more Patreon videos. And then in 6 weeks we leave to Spain.
Cannot wait for that. Oh my god, it's flying by so quickly. I can't wait for the video that's coming out. We slept on this one from Paris. It felt like it was too late to get out in February of last year.
Yeah.
They're like, we'll just pull Kevin and hold it till Christmas next year. So that's what we're doing.
But it's going to be fun. Thank you guys so much for being here. And we'll have a new Patreon video coming soon for our Patreon members. And then Matt Noel, I'll message you once we grab the box.
Thank you guys for hanging out and always being here and always supporting. You guys are the best. We got a little outro. Let's do the outro.
Oh.